Welcome to the intro episode for the Uni Bites Podcast. My name is Kareem,
And my name is Lottie.
and today we will be introducing our new podcast to you, our listeners. We would like to thank Maiwa for the great cover art. Maiwa is a talented artist, photographer, and graphics designer. It was a pleasure working with her. If you have a project that you need to commission, go to her Instagram page at maze.inc, her TikTok at maze.o, or her website, which can be found on her Instagram page.
I believe every successful thing should have a mission and a motto that it lives by. At this point, I believe it's appropriate that I share with you all that we are watching. Our mission is to show people that news that impacts them by encouraging people to learn more about the world around them. We want to create something that shows a different perspective of systems that affect our lives. We will hold this true and will continue to use this and get our thoughts out there.
So going off of what Lottie said, our motto, which is just as important, is sharing a piece of the world's news with you. This idea started as us just being friends and normal people with political thoughts that we would discuss with each other. The healthy conversations that we have are rare in today's world. We are losing the ability to have meaningful political discourse. Especially in America, there has been increasing polarization, and it is harder to find factual arguments. Our podcast aims to promote healthy conversations between people by creating a space where people can present their own fact-based views. Further, Unibites also breaks the stigma that people have to be an insider to become more politically literate and engaged. We're just a couple of college kids who are trying to keep up with what is going on, and we want to show that anyone can access this knowledge.
Like Kareem said, we are just normal college students looking for different sources and analyzing what's going on. We aim to give you our perspective on different things. Economics is one of them, and that's where I come in. A lot of people get confused and put off by the idea of the economy and how intricate it is, when really it's really not that hard for the average person to grasp a hold of. It's also just as easy for the average person to have some type of bias about certain issues. In my segment, I'll have multiple episodes with different series, and I aim to analyze certain factors of the economy while making it simple for the average person that just wants to learn more. The episodes will be short and filled with things like company research. This can be a series that will go into extensive detail about projection of those companies and how they affect the economy. The last thing I want to say here is to stress the importance of how things like cryptocurrencies, such as Bitcoin, companies such as Tesla, taxes, and jobs contribute in different ways to the market and not just in the form of money. Money is a very minor aspect of what I want to focus on. I want to focus more on what the situation is and what is caused by that situation and what are the implications of the situation. To give you a time you should expect, I want to release these short recordings Sunday at noon.
So every week, for my segment, we will break down different stories in politics, both domestic and international. We will lay out the facts and have a discussion about what these stories mean. This segment will come out every Saturday at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. So next week, we will be releasing 2 episodes. In the first episode, which comes out on Saturday, February 6th at 9 a.m. Eastern, I will argue that we have a lot to learn from this pandemic regarding everyday life and our political systems.
In the second episode, which comes out Sunday, February 7th at 9 a.m. Eastern Time, I'll talk about GameStop, the Wall Street situation, and what it shows about investing.
So once again, we would like to thank Maiwa for creating our cover art. You can check out her Instagram page at maze.inc, her TikTok at maze.o, and her website, which is linked in her Instagram bio.
Alright, here's why I plug our socials. You can follow us on Instagram and Twitter for more content and updates on where you can find our episodes. Follow at Uni Bites on Twitter and at Uni Bites Podcast on Instagram. Thank you for listening. We hope to see you next week.